Hi everyone. I wanted to start with a quick question. By show of hands, how many people here care about making the world a better place? So this is why I created my company, COMMUNITYx. COMMUNITYx is a global impact networking platform that allows you to connect with local and global allies around the causes that you care about. Our platform is cause agnostic, so whether you care about the climate crisis, women's rights, or racial justice, you can leverage our platform available for download on iOS and Android today to start building local and global cause-based communities. The reason that I created this company is because of something I call the historical inevitability of social impact, which simply refers to this idea that no matter what, people will always desire to coalesce with one another around the issues that they care about. Because social impact is timeless, and it will always be relevant. Whether we're talking about the fall of the Berlin Wall, or the Arab Spring, the Tiananmen Square protests, the civil rights movements in the US, or even today's climate crisis and gun control movements being led by some of today's brightest young people that we've ever seen in the activism space. Social impact will be relevant to everyone all the time, myself included. I'm originally from Chicago. I went to Howard School of Business, and I graduated with a full-time offer to Google to work for them at headquarters in California. I was there from 2013 throughout 2016, and while I was there, a young man named Mike Brown was killed in Ferguson, Missouri by a police officer. And that really struck a chord with me because my dad, who's African American, is a survivor of an extreme case of police misconduct that left him permanently handicapped with a bullet still lodged in his spine. The year before I was born, he was getting ready for work one night, heard a loud banging on the door, went to go see what it was, and by the time he got there, the door was off its hinges and a group of plainclothes officers began to raid my grandmother's home and opened fire on my dad over a dozen times, hitting him on the crown of his head and multiple times in his groin area. And as they further searched my dad's home, they realized that they had the wrong address, and it was a case of mistaken identity. By the time my dad actually made it to the hospital, he was in very critical condition, and doctors told my family he wouldn't make it through the night, but he survived. A year later, I was born, and in many ways, my dad's tragedy was my childhood reality. When I was born, he was still learning how to walk again, regain all of his motor skills, eat on his own. And so when Mike Brown was killed, while a lot of my coworkers at Google were able to carry on with their day, I simply couldn't. And so I resigned from my very comfortable, amazing job in Mountain View and started my entrepreneurial journey where I founded COMMUNITYx. I want to thank Forbes for inviting me to this stage today. I was fortunate enough to pitch at the Forbes Under 30 Detroit Summit, where my company tied for first place in the pitch competition. So thank you all, and have a great summit.